very proud of it. It's a beautiful thing, being loved, trust me. Yeah, that goes well. How about in Lust? Anybody in Lust?
Yeah.
We're in the right place. Anybody in Heat? Raise both hands. No, never. Watch out for those people over there. Okay. Get their numbers, will you? We're going to take you back and sing some of the most important songs ever recorded. The love songs from the 1950s and early 60s, okay? We're going to go back to 1957. Go to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where this group is from. They were on American Bandstand, when it was really bandstand, when it was in Philadelphia, where they could really dance. And they sang this song, they were called The Rays.
Now, did you tell them they can get up and dance if they want?
Please do. Get up and dance.
Well, if you're not going to dance, then you can at least sing along, all right? Now, I'm not going to tell you what the words are to these songs. They should be embedded in your brains from when you were back in high school, but I'll start you off. I'll sing the first half of the verse, and you'll all sing the second half. It'll make you feel good. Make us feel good. Took a walking past your house. Come on, you go.
Late last night.
All the shades were pulled and drawn. Sing it. Way down tight. From within the dim light cast. Two silhouettes on the shade. Oh, what a love. We couple they made. Put his arms around your waist. Sing it. Held you tight. Kisses I could almost taste in the night. Wondered why I'm not the guy. Two silhouettes on the shade. Oh, I couldn't hide the tears. Everybody knows this part. Come on, everybody. Oh, silhouette, 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 silhouette.
Well, in 1957. Well, what do you think?
We're in New York.
Yeah.
How about 1954? Who remembers 1954? Honesty check. I do. You, me, and you.
We remember it.
Yeah, not you? Three people here. You will remember this song, I'm sure. From the Penguins from Los Angeles, California. Perfection. Will you be mine, my darling dear, loving you all the time. I'm just a fool, I'm only in love with you. In love with you, angel, the one I adore. Forever and evermore. I'm just a fool. I'm falling in love with you. In love with you. We'll take a little journey to the Bronx, New York.
Not with my car. You take your car. I'm not taking my
I
car.
already got my car. A few of them in mind.
They got them already.
Yes, 1957. Two guys from the Bronx wrote and recorded this song. Great lyrics. Listen to the words that recorded by Robert and Johnny. Good work.
Here we go.
Here we go. You're mine, and we belong together. Yes, we belong together. Eternity, you're mine.
Pick a song, fellas, any song.
Well, we're stuck in the Bronx, so let's do
Stuck
another
in the
one.
Bronx?
We're stuck in the Bronx.
The lovely, lovely Bronx, okay.
We doing a duo?
Great music.
With three guys?
Yeah, why not? Duo from 1957 again, from the Bronx #1 song from Johnny and Joe. Everybody remember where they took us? Sing along with us.
Now, here's where they took us.
Over the mountain, across the sea, there is a girl awaiting for me. Over the mountain, a girl waits for me. She waits for me, waits for me. Now tell all the city and every blade of grass, please tell the wind to let my love pass. For over the mountain, a girl waits for me. She waits for me, waits for me. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Sounds good, that stuff. Hate to do it, we have to wind up our lovers portion of the show. Not until we do a #1 song from a great year of music, 1962. Song recorded by Don and Juan.
You know, this tour that we've been on all year, I was always Don, and you were always Juan. Let's freshen it up a little bit. Let's switch. Why don't you be Don and I'll be Juan? Just for tonight, okay? No. What? No. Don't look at me.
I remember the name.
I saw some beautiful ladies here today, by the way.
I got the other notes.
Beautiful ladies. I don't know where she is, but she's here.
She left.
I think I should be Don the Juan.
He wants to be Don Juan. I think he's closer to Don Knotts. What do you think? Anyway, when you turn on the radio, this is the question that Don and Juan asked everybody. Now, what's your name now? Don.
Oh,
Don,
what's your
Don
name?
Juan. That's
what
the
they
question.
say.
Don't know it.
What's your name?
Whoa, what's your name? What's your name? Is it Mary or Sue? What's your name? What's your name? Do I stand a chance with you? It's so hard to find a personality with charm like yours for me. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, ooh-wee.
So, Dion, the Belmonts.
Well, pretty girls are, well, you know that I'm around. I kiss them and I love them, because they mean it all the same. I heard them and I'm squeezing them, they don't even know my name. They call me the Wonder, yeah, the Wonder. I'm going around, 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 around. Oh, that's cool, I'm a baby and I'm Mary on my right. And Jane is the girl that I've been with tonight. And when she asks me which one I look best, I tell her
Mr. Jack Colombo. On bass, Mr. John Hughes. On medication. And guitar. Mostly on
Over the hill.
medication, Mr. Al Carosi.
Over the hill.
Right over here to my left, this guy's been with me for many, many years. He's been in the music business his whole life, doing everything. But a little known fact about Bill is in the 50s and 60s, there were a lot of single artists that had #1 records, and vocal groups were on those records, and they never had any credit. You know, nobody ever knew who they were, but those groups helped make those records #1. Now this guy over here sang on 2 monster hit records. You remember a record by Curtis Lee called Pretty Little Angel Eyes?
Yes.
Remember that one?
Angel Eyes.
My friend, Mr. Barry Mann, had a big #1 record called Who Put the Bop in the... Remember that one? Well, this guy sang on those records and helped make that #1. He is originally from the Bronx, New York. Now he lives in Boynton Beach, Florida. He became a snowstorm or whatever you call it. Say hi to Bill Reed, everybody. Bill Reed. Thank you.
with the ram and the ram and the ding dong. Anybody cares, you know? Wasn't me. Everybody take a good look. The guy standing to my immediate right. Take a good look. Never changes. Maybe a little bit. Better than that, his voice never changes. He sounds just like he did in 1961. Don't you all agree?
Yes.
Of course you do. You got ears? You gotta hear it? Besides doing the lead vocal on all the recordings and still sounding just like he did, Jay produced and sang on a lot of hit records. For Tony Orlando and Dawn, Jay produced and sang on the song Candida.
1 hit,
Not 3 times.
2 hits,
And Tie a Yellow Ribbon.
3 big.
For the Happenings, you heard us do 1. Jay also produced a great song called Go Away Little Girl for the Happenings, and a #1 song, an old standard written in the 1930s called I Got Rhythm for the Happenings. Good song. And for the girl group from the Bronx, the Chiffons, Jay also produced their first hit record. It's a classic from February of 1963. It went do-lang, and they're still working today.
He's so fine.
It's called He's So Fine.
I got that one note.
Right? For a group out here in Long Island, Randy and the Rainbows. They only had 1 hit record, but that #1 hit record went all the way to #1. On Lori Records in 1963, Jay produced a song called Oh Denise for Randy and the Rainbows. Eddie said he's originally from Brooklyn. Hello.
Thank you very much.
You know, you're Jewish.
Yeah, I know.
Thanks all for for coming out for such a great cause. Ed Mangano put this all together.
He's left.
Thank you, Ed. You know, he did it. It's his fault. You know, I grew up in a little town called Brighton Beach in Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, gosh.
Now
Gonna
it's
be
a little
there
Odessa.
Tuesday.
Little town.
Anyhow, I lived about 2 blocks from the beach.
It's all Russian.
And
now.
in the summertime, none of the kids that I grew up with, none of them went to sleepaway camp or day camp. We all used to go to the beach. That's how we spent our
Right.
summers. And in Brooklyn, every few blocks on the beach was a different singing group from a different high school, And all the, that's how we used to get the girls. We used to sing on the beach. The girls used to come. We used to sing this one song that the kids used to ask us to sing over and over and over again. They just loved this song, and we got a lot of girls singing this song. Little did we know, I wasn't even 16 years old, but about 6 years later, that this song that we used to sing on the beach to get the girls would be a #1 record in the United States and in 36 countries all over the world and sell over 13 million records. Of course, we're talking about that song about the jungle.
Yeah.
You all know that one.
There you go.
Now it's been in
That's
so
your
many
song.
television commercials and television sitcoms and radio commercials and a bunch of movies. And of course, when I call him my friend now, Mr. Disney, put this song into the movie The Lion King, it was re-released for the second time, and it became a worldwide hit for the second time 40 years later. So, and besides being a hit 40 years later all over the world, we then acquired a new audience of